Hello fellow gamers and welcome to RimWorld. Yes, I've been excited to play this, but I've never really had the time to get into it, and I figured I'm probably losing out, so I'm gonna start this. I haven't played it except for about half an hour just to get the basics, you know, just to know what I'm doing a little bit. We're gonna be playing with one mod only, just the EDB interface, because I heard that it's amazing and it's really needed, so yes, I do know how to make a world. I did delete my other world, so we'll go for, you know, random my seat. So RimWorld is a little bit, it has the art style of Prison Architect, and it's sort of a dwarf fortress clone slash continuation. It's survival, you control some colonists that get sent down to the world, blah blah blah. It's very cool. Alright, so this is our world. Quite a cold world, but that's okay. We have some pirates here, I think. The Black Blade, so that's a cool name for a pirate. Alright, all good. So we'll save it, and then we'll say new colony, and because this is the actual first time I'm actually playing past about half an hour or so, we're gonna go with casual on Cassandra. So the way this works, right, in this game is that it has different AI storytellers, and depending on which one you choose, you get a completely different experience. Cassandra is classic, that's sort of the basic one. It says creates events like pirate raid, la 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 la, on a steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension, right? And then you have Phoebe, which is more of a base builder one where you don't get attacked too much. And then Randy Random, he just does whatever he feels like. So he might just give you a massive pirate raid at the start of the game you just have no control over and you cannot possibly defend it. Or he might just send you, you know, a few million silver and you'll be set for life. But I think we'll go the more basic, classic one for now. Again, casual because I've never played it before. We'll probably, you know, move up the rough or challenge if we ever do another playthrough, which I think after having only played it for half an hour, I think we will. This is definitely going to be a staple, I think, because it's very cool. Alright, next. So now we load our world. Turi's Mufrit. Sure. And the cool thing is you can have multiple colonies on the same world. I don't know how they interact or if they interact at all, but Alright, so this is our world. What was that? The Grey Caterpillar Rodobolo, which I'm assuming is friendly and green. Now I'd like to go somewhere like here. Something kind of away from this. I don't think it actually matters the distance, but now if you click on one, you can see the growing period here is a year round, that's just insane. That's very awesome. You can see the average temperature in January is 12. The average temperature in July is 32. That's maybe a bit too easy. Maybe if we go something like this, February to November, that's still a very easy start. But we do want to be in the mountains, so March to October. Maybe we go a bit colder. What do you reckon? So if we go up, we'll go north, which means it'll get colder in this world. So maybe this. So growing period April to September. It'll be in mountains. It'll have about 1,000 millimeters of rain, and yeah, it'll freeze a little bit in the winter, which is fine. I think that's pretty cool. This is a friendly biome dominated by forests of deciduous trees interspersed with fertile clearings. Okay, many types of animals. Okay, cool. Now we also have mountains, and I do want to let's just start first of all. I do want to build into a mountain, I think. All right, so now we start, we pick our 3 starting characters, and unless you play with a mod, you cannot change these yourself. You're just gonna have to sort of press on random and sort of see what you want. Now, what I probably want is you're gonna have to look at the incapable of, because that's what they can't do, and you really don't want many in there in your first characters. So I'm just looking at that quickly to see what they can do. Like this one can do everything, but he's a slowpoke, which means he moves a bit slower. Now I don't mind that, really. Except for that he has only shooting and melee. Now this thing means whether he has a passion for it or not. Right? So this guy has a, you know, he's interested in shooting. It's not his massive life goal or anything, but he's kind of interested in it. Which means he learns 1.0 times the speed. If they're not interested, they only learn at 0.3 times the speed. So, you know. Now this guy, for example, has a burning passion for growing. And he has a 1.5 learning speed at that particular skill. Now this guy can't do dumb labor, and I think that includes like hauling and stuff. I'm not entirely 100% certain, so I think I'll probably leave this guy out. Cleaning and plant work. That is not that bad, because he could be our shooter, like our hunter, our researcher, our construction guy, and our crafting guy. We'll leave him there. Let's go for the next one. Now he's a researcher and a crafter with nothing else. What I really need is someone to be my social dude, which is really amazing, but I'd well, actually that's not too bad. He's a masochist. For Simpson, there's something exciting about getting hurt, okay? And he's too smart. Yeah, he'll break earlier, so that we don't want that. Let's see. This guy likes construction and yeah. Well, he's a miner and a grower, that's kind of nice, but he can do violence, which is, we don't want that. So let's go again. And let's just wait till we get someone that can do mining pretty damn well. Oh, this is a grower, okay. Steadfast, very good. So this guy's could be our grower slash warden. Ah, okay. So this guy will be shooting, research, and construction and crafting. This guy is our grower and our warden. So now we desperately need a miner. And that's pretty much all we need. So I'm just going to click there we go, a miner and a medicine, but he's incapable of research. Intellectual is research only. Crafting is annoying because it means abrasive. No, we don't want abrasive. That means anyone that gets in contact with him will get a debuff. Abrasive. Okay, well let's just go look for a miner once again. Now I don't want to spend too much time here, of course, because you know you can keep going like this as long as you want, and eventually you'll get something you quite like. But I don't know. Yeah, someone that will be perfect for you, but I don't want to do that. But I do want someone that is, you know, decent enough at what I want him to do. Okay, well that's... Oh, he's lazy and abrasive. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Abrasive. What the hell? Come on, mining. Grin. Caring and social. Oh, I don't care about... social is very important, because when your dudes talk to each other, they sort of get a debuff that makes them happy. Well, that's quite nice. He can't grow though. And research we have this dude for, so... No, it's research. Come on, miner. Come on, miner. That's ridiculous. I've never had this bad luck. Okay, and nudist. What? Oh, okay. No, we don't want that. That means that if we put clothes on him, he's gonna complain. Alright, so this guy is actually really bad at mining, but he learns very fast. But he can't do social, autistic, no. He can't do violence. Okay, well, this is not bad. He can grow, he can mine, he can shoot. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, cool. Now let's just get started. Now this might take a little while. Sometimes it's kind of fast, sometimes it takes a while. We'll see. It's still not as complicated as like something like that Dwarf Fortress, but it's getting there. Alright, the three of you awake in your crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, so we're landing right there. Let's just wait till we get out. Okay, so this is the game world. Now this is the mod. It adds these things here, and it also adds this button here that allows me to cycle through them a bit easier. You can also do it using the comma and the period key, but that's easier. Okay, so I'd really like to bury myself into the mountain. I think that's going to be very helpful in our first playthrough. Now, I've read about these. We don't want to open these at all. Apparently, they're very bad. What is that? Limestone tile. Limestone wall. Okay. Alright. Well then. We have some buffalo here. Let's start by unforbidding that. Now, by default, you see these crosses. That means that they can't interact with the items. So I just double click on it, which selects every item of the same type, and press F, which means they can use it. And that's some meals, some med packs, and some steel. And some wood. Cool. Hello, turtle. Okay, so who is the best at shooting? That's the question. Character. Shooting 306. Okay, you. So you can take up the Lee Enfield. Who was the tree with passion for it? You can take up the pistol. And there should be a knife somewhere. So, there. You take the knife. You're decent at melee as well. That's pretty good. Alright, well, next step is to find a place where we want to ensconce ourselves. Now, this is kind of important, right? So, we could go into the mountain here and put up a wall like here. Like architect, you can go here to the zone, I think. No. Orders, plan. We could make a wall like that, for example. Let's say there. And then just, make a hole somewhere here. And that'll be the entrance. And if anyone attacks us, they'll have to go through here and sort of, get into like a fighting area here maybe. Got some growing areas here and then go into the mountain for our actual buildings. How's that sound? It's a bit smaller than I would like. There's not much room for growing and stuff, but at the same time I don't want to cut off this part like that because that's way too big. So, is there any other place where we can go? Oh, well, we could go here. Although they could spawn from here. That's kind of bad. See, otherwise I would start here. Lock off this with a wall. Or even like this with a wall. Somehow, like here. Go to the mountain. But yeah, we're kind of stuck in this area. Okay. Same thing here. I can block this off. Yeah, we'll definitely get attacked, right? So this is a game about dying a lot. Apparently you die every few minutes. So, well, not every few minutes, but like often. Okay, so I think that this is not enough. This is not enough because we need growing space for plants, and we can't do that on this rock here. So we'd have to do it here and here. Because we need a kill zone or something as well, which will be here, which means that that's our only plants. That's not enough. Okay. Let's think of a different solution then. I think maybe we do need to take this. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it. Who cares, right? Who cares? So, first thing we'd like to do is we're not going to get attacked at start. So I think we just want to go into the mountain here. Oh, maybe here? No, let's just do it here. Okay. So again, I've never played this before except for half an hour, so bear with me. This is a warning to all of you. This is going to be really bad. I don't know what the best things to do are, and, it's going to be interesting. So, I can't do that. So, I'm just going to try my own thing and see if I can succeed. So I'd like to make these rooms kind of big because I think they get a bonus from being in a bigger room, and it might not be. Look, I've been reading things that it's probably better to do a small room because it saves some space, but I don't care about any of that. I just want to try it at start. I don't expect the series to last too long, the first playthrough, so Let's see, shall we? Let's just see. Okay, so we want to mine out this bit. We want to set up a stockpile, maybe just like, I don't know, right there, really. That's where all of our stuff is going to get dumped. And then we want to do some growing zones, maybe, I don't know, like there, and there. And I have no idea what all of this does, but I guess I don't want trees, and so I want food, so 1 potato, 1 strawberry. Okay, now that's done, we need to have a look at our overview. And this is all of our settlers, so Andy the engineer, Effa the settler, and McGrath the entrepreneur. We can set this to manual priorities, and now we can tell them what to do when, right? And I saw this and I thought that was a pretty good idea. We set all of these to 1. Which means that if there's a fire, they will all do firefighting first. So the way this system works, right, is the left one is the most important. So let's say that this dude is both sick and there's a fire. He's going to fight the fire first before he's going to lie in a medical bed. But if I did this, he would now do the patient first, and then after that lie in a fire, do the firefighting. So that's the way it works. So yeah, if they're both at 1, the left one wins. Okay, so who's our best warden? You have 5 out of 20. You have 9 out of 20. So I want you to be a warden. Who's our best cook? Oh crap! I didn't get a cook. Okay, well. Who has a passion for cooking? That's interesting. Anyone, please? Come on, character. Oh, did I not get a cook? No, I did not get a cook at all. Okay. We'll just leave that for now. Hunting. 4.5 out of 20. So you're definitely our best hunter. But yeah, we'll set you to 1. 7 out of 20. 9 out of 20. So you'll be our constructor. Want you constructing as well, but only if there's no hunting. Repairing is pretty much the same as constructing, the skill set anyways. Growing, you both are amazing at growing, so I want you to grow if you don't have to take care of any prisoners, and I want you to grow if you don't have to construct anything. You are also, okay, so I actually want mining above growing. Your mining is pretty good as well. But I want you to construct first, and your mining is not too bad either, actually. That's pretty good. Okay, plant cutting. You both suck. So crafting, everyone sucks. Okay, that's not so good. You're the best researcher, so we want you to be researching before you mine, actually. So we'll do that. You're not a half bad researcher either, but yeah, we'll do it on 3. Sounds good. Now our cook, let's see, who is the most okay to cook? I think it's probably this guy, although being a warden takes up a lot of time, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but I guess we'll see. So I want you to cook before you grow stuff. Okay. Okay. So let's unpause, and we will go at a bit faster speed. Now there's no ammunition in the game as far as I know. It's just, you know, you always have ammo as long as you have a gun, so that's good. So these guys are now growing. You can see the little plants popping up there. Why is this red, by the way? It's weird. It's gravel. Okay. And Andy is mining. Now you can see as soon as 2 mining spots are available, because he can now go there, there, and there, the other miner comes in as well. So F5, we look at her, she would have a higher mining priority than the growing, correct. But McGrath has a higher growing than mining, so she stays growing, even though she can mine. That's the way it works. It's fairly basic once you get a hang of it, but tuning it and sort of getting it all to work correctly together is a pain. I didn't get that far yet, so we'll see. Alright, what is this? Silver. Okay, very nice. It kind of sucks that it goes outside, though. Now here's steel. Steel is sort of the main building resource, I would say, at the moment. And yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, so now we also need a dumping stockpile, actually. So a normal stockpile is for, well, I would almost say useful stuff. Also dumping stockpiles like for rocks and all that sort of stuff. So we don't want that too close, really, but maybe, I don't know, just there. Yeah, like that for now. Okay. So it's a decent start. Gonna hunt some buffaloes. But the first thing I want to do is to make a little bit. So these rooms are gonna be bigger like that. Which means the next one will have to start here. Correct? Yes, correct. And there. And we'll make this one already as well, because we only have 3 settlers, but yeah, we do want this. Oh, hang on, I messed that up. We don't mind that one. Yeah, because we want one room for like cooking or a prisoner or I don't know yet, something. So I don't have any sleeping spots. They're gonna get a bit pissy from that. Here you can see the fort. So you know, at the moment their mood is pretty good because the forts of New Colony Optimism. This will go away after a few days, 9 days. So it's fine. Like, it's in darkness. He's eating off the ground. It's ugly and tired. That's completely fine. I don't usually build beds for them the first day. I don't really care too much. There's always a chance it goes wrong, but hey, that's what you play these kind of games for, right? Cool. So now we go to architect again, go to furniture, we go to a bed, and we want to make a wooden bed. And I think we'll just make it, I don't know, just in the back like that. Yeah, that sounds good. So now, who has the crafting? See, they all have crafting on 4, which means they'll do all of this first. Oh no, I guess constructing would be Effa. Effa should go and do stuff now. What are you doing? Yeah, so she's hauling wood to the bed and then building it and sleeping straight away. Oh, poor McGrath. You can't build? No, she's not a constructor. Well, guess she won't be sleeping tonight. She's just standing there looking over Andy. Come on, let me sleep. Poor thing. Oh, she's eating a meal next to Andy. Okay. Okay, well, then we also have to look at home regions. So you can see that these 2 areas are considered home because there's a bed there. But we also really want this to be considered our home. And I guess we'll just do all this just so it looks a bit more uniform. And do that as well, who cares. And that means they'll clean up and stuff if needed. But yeah, they're still busy hauling. This is a fair amount of silver, by the way. It's very nice. But I'm gonna have to put a cut in the video here. We're about 20 something minutes in. I hope you're gonna enjoy the series. I've been really enjoying my first, 30. Well, now it's almost an hour with this game, and it's weird, man. There's lots of attacks going on constantly. It's stressful. It's violent. It's extremely fun. Harvesting body parts and I don't know. I've seen lots of really strange stuff happening in Let's Play videos. So I hope you will join me next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.